First, India's Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar on Thursday extended his greetings on the occasion of 78th Independence Day. He emphasized that the day is a celebration of the ideals of justice, liberty, equality and fraternity that remain the bedrock of the world's largest democracy in the world. On the occasion of India's 78th Independence Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unfurled the national flag at Red Fort in Delhi for the 11th consecutive time. The Prime Minister received a Rashtriya salute from the Punjab Regiment military band. He also inspected the Guard of Honour consisting of 1 officer and 24 personnel each from Army, Air Force and Delhi Police. Addressing the nation from the ramparts of the Red Fort, Prime Minister Narendra Modi recalled the sacrifices people made for the nation. Prime Minister Modi also said that we carry the blood of the 40 crore people in our veins who had uprooted colonial rule from India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi outlined the goal of a developed India by 2047 at the Red Fort in New Delhi. Prime Minister also highlighted the tremendous progress made in India's infrastructure over the past decade. Prime Minister made a strong pitch for a secular civil code, also urged all political parties to agree to the idea of one nation, one election. Prime Minister exhorts state governments to ensure speedy investigation in cases of heinous crimes against women, says drive against corruption will go unabated. Prime Minister Modi also urged all levels of government from Panchayat to central government to work on improving ease of living at a mission mode. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also paid floral tributes to Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi at Rajghat on the occasion of Independence Day. Union Home Minister Amit Shah extended his greetings on the 78th Independence Day. He paid tributes to all the freedom fighters who contributed towards freeing the country. India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh paid his respects to the nation on Independence Day. He unfurled the national flag at his residence in New Delhi. Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan also unfurled the national flag at his residence in New Delhi. Union Minister G. Krishna Reddy also unfurled the national flag at his official residence in New Delhi on the occasion of the 78th Independence Day. India's Jammu and Kashmir was decked up for the celebrations of Independence Day. The iconic square, often seen as a symbol of public and cultural significance, got adorned with vibrant tricolour decorations of the flag. As fervour of pride and devotion echoes through the streets of Srinagar, Lal Chowk glowed as a beacon of hope and unity for all. The Border Security Force of India conducts a Tiranga rally in Poonch. BSF personnel participated carrying the Indian national flag and marching through the streets of Uchad Mandhar. The rally by Border Security Force of India was a display of national pride, fostering a spirit of unity and strength in the region. A special program was held at Atari Wagah border in India's Punjab. Central program was also held at the border. The Indo-Tibetan Border Police personnel of the Northwest Frontier marked India's 78th Independence Day with a celebration that epitomized resilience and patriotism. The Indo-Tibetan Border Police personnel braved inhospitable terrain at over 15,000 feet with low oxygen levels and celebrated the Independence Day. Flag hoisting ceremony took place at Embassy of India in Japan to celebrate the 78th Independence Day. The event took place at the embassy premises in Tokyo with a gathering of Indian expatriates and embassy staff. Friends of India from the local Japanese community were also present at the venue. The celebrations at the Embassy of India in Japan reaffirmed close and friendly relations between India and Japan. India's High Commissioner to the UK, Vikram K. Doraiswamy, delivered a speech at the Partition Horrors Remembrance Day event held at Indian High Commission in London. A group of scuba divers paid a unique and inspiring tribute to India on Independence Day. Scuba divers at India's Kavaratti Island, Lakshadweep, hoisted the Tiranga underwater. Renowned Indian artist Sudarshan Patnaik made sand art for the Independence Day. Displays of sands of Puri Beach, a representation of Indian tricolour, along with iconic symbols such as Ashok Chakra, doves representing peace and harmony. Police of Assam celebrated Independence Day with spirited motorcycle rally. The rally, which saw enthusiastic participation from police officers and local youth. Mahakaleshwar Temple in India's Ujjain conducted a special Bhasma Aarti to mark Independence Day. The Bhasma Aarti was a moving tribute reflecting unity and resilience of a nation. The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine has escalated into a complex and volatile situation. Russia has declared a federal-level emergency in Belgorod region, which borders Kursk, as Ukraine pressed deeper into Russian territory. Russia has also begun the evacuation of tens of thousands of people from the border regions of Kursk and Belgorod amid increasing tensions. A video released by Russian Defense Ministry on Wednesday showed a Ukrainian armored vehicle identified as a US-made Striker being targeted and destroyed by Russian forces in the Kursk region. Russia has also reportedly taken control of Ivanivka village in Donetsk region of Ukraine. A fresh round of Gaza peace talks began in the Qatari capital Doha, offering a glimmer of hope for a ceasefire in Israel-Hamas conflict. The United States is pushing for all parties to participate in the negotiations. Mossad chief David Barnea is expected to join the peace talks, even as Hamas has opted out of the meeting. Israel's military operations in Gaza continued on Thursday with artillery strikes targeting Gaza City and Khan Yunis in an effort to neutralize Hamas operatives. Meanwhile, in Lebanon, the Israeli army released footage of airstrikes on alleged Hezbollah targets in Marjayun, a predominantly Christian town near the Israeli border. U.S. Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance attacked the Harris-Walz campaign as a fake ticket. Meanwhile, Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Walz has agreed to debate his Republican rival J.D. Vance on October 1st. Manhunt is underway in North Carolina for a convicted murderer who escaped police custody during a hospital visit. There is a $35,000 reward for information leading to Alston's capture. Fans at Wembley Stadium for Taylor Swift's concert starting on Thursday will enter through metal detectors and are only allowed to bring one small bag. Glass and metal containers, laptops and umbrellas are all banned in the concert, while British police said that the security at the stadium will be tight. Pheu Thai Party in Thailand's caretaker government had chosen Pithongtham Shinawatra as the successor for dismissed Premier Srettha Thavisin. The 37-year-old daughter of divisive political heavyweight Thaksin Shinawatra won a decision against party stalwart Chekazem Nitisiri. South Korea commemorated National Liberation Day on Thursday, marking the 79th anniversary of independence from Japan's 1910-45 colonial rule after World War II. As South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol laid down his vision on unification of the neighbors, Yoon offered to establish a working-level consultative body with North Korea. Meanwhile, Japan marked the anniversary of its surrender, which brought about the end of the Second World War. Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida pledged that his country would never again engage in warfare. The World Health Organization has declared the Mpox outbreak in Africa a public health emergency of international concern. The announcement served as a warning to other countries about the potential spread of the disease. And up next, you're watching Express News. We're heading for a short break. Stay with us.
On Voice of the Global South this week, why is Hindu phobia on the rise around the world? Is it time the world acknowledged anti-Hindu hatred just as it does anti-Semitism? Iraq plans to lower the age of marriage for girls to 9. India's first sunken museum showcases centuries-old treasures. Tune in at 7 p.m. IST, 13:30 GMT on Saturday, 17th August, only on DD India.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
The World Wildlife Organization tells us that over 3 billion people across the globe rely on seafood. There are efforts being made to preserve our marine ecosystem. So let's dive right in.
The course of the river was getting shrinked in the upstream areas, and when there is no freshwater flow, the river Ichamoti only survives in the downstream areas, and it has become, in our terminology, we call it a tidal inlet.
Habitat from so many places in the world, and people didn't even know that it had happened.
Mussels that live at the bottom of the lake have this large effect on the biology of the entire lake.
This is the poster that we provide to people on our fish walks. So they can just look at this and identify which are the fish in season, and when we give them the test to go out and identify sustainable fish.
It's worrying because rising temperatures cause the water to expand, and with it, the sea level to rise.
Welcome back to our show. You're watching Express News. Let's continue. Rescue efforts are underway in flood-hit northern Thailand. The relief teams are continuing to trek through muddy, landslide-prone terrain to reach flood-affected residents in Mae Hong Son province. Meanwhile, Ranger Unit 36 has deployed personnel on foot to assess the damage in Mae Kop Pi village and develop a recovery plan. The village has been severely impacted by heavy rainfall. A drone footage showed a bridge submerged by the flooded La Plata River in Tao Baja in Puerto Rico after Tropical Storm Ernesto strengthened into a Category 1 hurricane. More than 725,000 homes and businesses on the island were without electric service. There was no official report of damage in the region. Mount Etna, one of the world's most active volcanoes, erupted early on Thursday, causing partial flight disruptions at Catania Airport. The volcano has shown increased activity in recent days by spewing ash and lava. It holds the longest documented history of eruptions, with records dating back to 425 BC. A wildfire near Athens left large patches of scorched earth in the surrounding towns and villages. A drone footage over Relesia showed how close the fire came to many homes. Greece is on high alert until Thursday, with temperatures forecast to hit 40 degrees Celsius, raising concern about possible flare-ups. Aid organizations throughout Germany are offering help and advice to make the hot days bearable for homeless and elderly. The offer is mainly aimed at older children, older people, children, pregnant women, and people with health problems, with general tips like drinking enough fluids and staying in the shade. Google Doodle is celebrating India's Independence Day 2024 with the architecture-themed doodle. The doodle has been illustrated by Vrinda Zaveri. New geological analysis by scientists at University of Adelaide shows Britain's Stonehenge altar stone travelled 400 miles from Scotland. The monument was built in multiple stages over 500 years, starting about 3000 BC. It remains a site of fascination and mystery, drawing tourists from around the world. Gobi Desert in China, with its Mars-like terrain, has become a popular travel destination. Offers Mars camp for tourists seeking an immersive Mars simulation odyssey. In addition to enjoying the surreal landscape and stunning starry sky, the campsite offers activities such as rocket experiments, geological exploration, and wireless communication. The exhibition Two Nations, A Friendship is Born opened in Jakarta, showcasing historical documents, photos, letters, and other memorabilia commemorating relations between Australia and Indonesia. Eyewitnesses captured northern lights illuminating the night sky over New Jersey. Worldwide, sky watchers awed dazzling night skies as the geomagnetic storm produced spectacular displays. Flight engineer at International Space Station shared a stunning time-lapse moment of the moon, shows an aurora, glowing streams of red and green illuminating the space sky. Thailand Hat Yai is Asia's cheapest tourist destination, says a survey conducted by Agoda Digital Travel. It also ranked other Asian cities where the cost of hotel accommodation is low. Organized by the Hong Kong Trade Development Council, 4 days thematic food expo kicks off at Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre. The fair will bring together more than 1,800 exhibitors and feature unique delights from global cuisines and trendy lifestyle products across different regions of the world. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism in Vietnam has recognized West Lake lotus tea making as a national intangible cultural heritage. National recognition will help to protect rare lotus species and keep the long-standing tradition alive, where skilled artisans continue to preserve Hanoi craft. Hue Nguyen City in Binh Dinh province of Vietnam becomes ASEAN Clean Tourist City for the second time, making a lasting impression on visitors. Hue Nguyen currently boasts of over 60,000 public trees, elevating its green space to 33% of the total urban area, making it one of the cities with the highest green space density. As India commemorates its 78th Independence Day today, India's space sector prowess is on a continuous rise, with 4 Indian astronauts ready for the first human spaceflight mission of ISRO. India is inching towards having an indigenous space station by 2035, with ISRO's mission Gaganyaan as the first step towards achieving this milestone. The Delhi airport became the first Indian airport to achieve net zero carbon emission airport status under Airport Council's International's Airport Carbon Accreditation Program. Delhi International Airport Limited announced that Indira Gandhi International Airport has successfully achieved net zero carbon emission airport status with level 5 certification. As a result of steady progress in international cooperation on protection of extremely rare fauna species, recent finding counts 52 giant pandas living in 17 countries. Gina Rollins, the acclaimed American actress, 3-time Emmy winner, died at the age of 94. Rollins starred in dozens of films during her career. Actor Sally Spence expressed her gratitude for being part of the new Disney movie Alien, Romulus, releasing on August 16th. Box Office Pro predicts opening collection of the movie from $35 million to $50 million. Korean band BTS's Jungkook announces documentary that will offer sneak peek into the making of his solo album Golden. Legendary Hong Kong filmmaker John Woo hit the red carpet on Wednesday for Los Angeles premiere of the movie The Killer, an English-language remake of his 1989 classic. The Killer will stream on American streaming service Peacock from August 23rd, starring Natalie Emmanuel, Sam Worthington and Omar Sy. Bollywood stars extended their wishes on the occasion of the Independence Day 2024. Akshay Kumar, Sara Ali Khan, Kartik Aaryan, among others, wished the fans on the occasion. Films like Stree 2, Khel Khel Mein, Veda, Mr. Bachchan, Double is Smart and Thangalan released on Thursday. On the Indian box office front, it is a packed Independence Day weekend. Bhumi Pednekar and Ishan Khattar will star in Netflix's The Royals. Veteran actress Zeenat Aman will also make a special appearance in the series. Indian director Karan Johar is set to launch Ananya Pandey in his upcoming web series Call Me Babe. A satirical trial of the series was launched recently. Bazooka teaser showcases Malayali actor Mammootty as a stylish agent taking down a masked gangster and winning the battle between good and evil. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated the Indian athletes who took part at the Paris Olympics and won medals for the country. Prime Minister Modi assured the countrymen that India will have the best possible chance of hosting the Olympic Games in 2036. Indian athletes who took part at the Paris Olympics attended the Independence Day celebrations at Red Fort in New Delhi. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Indian Olympic contingent at his residence. Over 117 Indian athletes took part at the Paris Olympics. Indian Railways promoted wrestler Aman Sehrawat, who won a bronze medal at the Paris Olympics, to the post of Officer on Special Duty. BCCI has rejected International Cricket Council's offer to host Women's T20 World Cup this year in case there is change of venue due to political turmoil in Bangladesh. Zishan Ali has resigned as India's Davis Cup coach. Indian team is due to play Sweden in a Davis Cup World Group 1 tie in Stockholm on 14th and 15th of September. Making a sensational debut for Real Madrid, Kylian Mbappe smashed his first goal to ease past Atlanta 2-0 in the UEFA Super Cup in Poland. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes has signed a new contract that will keep him at the club until June 2027. Former champion Naomi Osaka has received singles main draw wildcard entry into the US Open. That's it in this